Hi everyone, Adam here, and this is a quick movie review of the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. And this stars Rowan Campbell as Billy Chapman, Rudy Medine as Pamela Sims, David Lawrence Brown as Mr. Sims, David Tomlinson, and directed by Mark P. Nelson. And the plot focuses on Billy Chapman, who as a child saw his parents murdered by a man dressed in a Santa suit. As he's gotten older and still being traumatized what happened to his parents, we now find out that he's now murdering people who he thinks are bad. But he only does this during the Christmas season. And Billy moves to another town where he gets a job in a store and starts a relationship with Pam, the young lady that works there. Of course, he doesn't want to share what he actually does to Pam. He wants to keep it quiet, even though in his mind he only goes after what he thinks are bad people. He thinks he has to murder the bad people right up until Christmas. And while it might sound similar to the 1984 original, this deviates a lot from that and does kind of its own thing. And it adds a very, very strange element that wasn't in the original. I mean, I'll give them credit for not doing exactly the same as the original. And they try to make Billy kind of an anti-hero because some of the people he goes after are bad. And he will go after what he considers bad people in a very violent way, using his favourite weapon, an axe. He also gets caught up in a plot with another killer on the loose who kidnaps children and murders them. So it's basically a question of who's the more evil here. I mean, neither of them are good guys, to be honest. So that's the basic premise. As for what I thought, look, I wasn't expecting great cinema, but I found this to be kind of a bit of a letdown. It's like I said, it does go in a very strange direction for this type of movie. I do think the two leads did a really good job, Rowan Campbell and Rudy Medine. Of course, Rowan Campbell was in Halloween Ends, and this is a very similar role to him. He's playing a serial killer again. It works for him. He did do a good job in this as well. And even though I'm not a huge fan of Halloween Ends, I thought he played the role pretty well. Does have some good chemistry with Rudy Modine as well. As for its director, there's a bit of shaky cam, which I've never been a fan of. Sometimes you can't see what's happening. Some scenes are very dark. But overall, it just didn't work for me. I thought it was just... I mean, there's some interesting ideas, and like I said, at least it wasn't at least it wasn't like a direct remake. They did add their own things. I'll give them credit for that, but to me, some of it just didn't work. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, so I did find it a bit disappointing, to be honest, despite some interesting aspects of the film. As always, just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. Have you seen Silent Night, Deadly Night? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Speaking of Silent Night, Deadly Night, did you know I had a small role in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2? Here, have a look. Excuse me, sir, what day is it?
Garbage Day!
Thank you. What was that?